Isn't it so cute? Look at that. I made that. It looks like something you would buy in a store. This is a really weird angle, but I wanted you guys to be able to see how it looks like from Bethany's crib, basically. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany, and the things that I make on this channel are my masterpieces. This is my little girl, Bethany. And she's so cute. She just turned 8 months old. This week, you want to tell what we made this week? We made a really nice, I must say myself, mobile to hang above Bethany's bed. And the theme that I'm going for in her room are little birds and flowers and just anything pink and girly, pretty much. But I found quite a few supplies at my local Michael's, and they just turned out exactly how I envisioned. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I came up with that little mobile, then keep on watching. The materials that you'll need for this project is some brown paper to trace your pattern onto. You'll also need some little birds, some microfiber cloths, and your scissors. You'll also need a sketch of what you would like your final mobile to look like, a pencil, some embroidery needles and embroidery thread, as well as some batting. All right. The first thing you're going to need to do is figure out basically what you want your design to look like. So I made a little sketch. I got some of my inspiration from Pinterest, and I just kind of sketched out a basic guideline of what I want my little mobile to look like. Now, I'm going to be using these little towels from the dollar store, which basically, they're pretty small. I wanted to use felt for this, but I could not find any. So we're gonna use this. It has a little tag on it. It's just a basic small towel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not make my pattern any larger than this, obviously. And this will be one side and this will be the other side. Okay, so I didn't like how my cloud turned out. I want it to look symmetrical on both sides. So what I'm going to do instead of what I was doing is I'm going to take my paper, I'm just going to use the same paper over, and I'm going to fold it in half and draw a design and then cut it out from one side. Kind of how you used to do, you know, like those hearts for Valentine's Day cards where you fold the piece of paper in half and just draw half of the heart. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this shape out. Like this. You can see the marks from my other ones, but this is the shape that we're going to follow, and this is how big it's going to be. And you can kind of take your little birds, you can make this larger or smaller depending on how big your birds are and what kind of scale you want. Oh my gosh, this guy's so adorable. So just imagine the cloud, you know, this size of cloud, this size of bird, and I have 3. So that'll be really cute. Now you're going to lay your fabric one on top of the other and then the pattern on top, and you're going to pin everything together so you cut one time. The next thing you're going to want to do is just grab your scissors and cut out your cloud shape from both pieces of fabric. Make sure you do grab both, and mine is pinned all the way around so I don't need to worry about it shifting on me. So we're just going to cut this out. What I'm going to be doing to sew up my pillow is using a stitch called a blanket stitch. It's super simple and there's lots of tutorials on YouTube, but basically you start it in the middle of your 2 pieces of fabric, thread it through with a double knot on the end, and then you thread it through a second time right next to it. Then you're going to loop your needle through the loop you just made and pull it taut. And from there you just repeat this stitch over and over and over. And it makes a really pretty edging if you're not going to turn your pillow inside out. So here I'm just doing it again, and here I have it in slow motion. And you pull it through the loop that you made at first. And repeat about 1,000,000 times. When you go to stuff your pillow, you're going to want to fill the curves first and work your way towards the middle and then towards the opening that you left. Now that the pillow is complete, the cloud pillow, what we're gonna do is we are going to put little dimples in the cloud. And that is also gonna serve as the, I guess, the sewing point to hold the birds underneath the cloud. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the string like this, and then each little birdie is going to be hanging like as if he's flying under the cloud. From the cloud. And we're gonna do 3, so I'm gonna do them like probably in a triangular shape of sort. I'm not gonna double up the embroidery string because I want it to look a little bit more invisible. Take your needle that you've been using and you're gonna thread it. Okay, and after you thread your needle, you're gonna take a length of this. So this is gonna be hanging from my ceiling. The birds are gonna be hanging from the cloud. So I'm thinking I probably want it to be about 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet underneath the cloud would be good. But I'll just give it extra just in case so that I can finagle it later. And after you have this part done, what you're gonna wanna do is place your needle where you're gonna want your first bird to hang from. And I'm gonna go all the way through the batting, all the way to the other side like this. As you can see, I have this strung right through my cloud pillow. And the next thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your top, the top of your cloud, and you're going to make you're gonna make a knot. So an overhand knot in your piece of embroidery thread, and you're gonna do it double. So that didn't work for me. I'm just going to double my thread. We're gonna start over because I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently. We're all learning together, right? Okay, so we're gonna do that same length but doubled. Thread your... So now tie a double knot with your doubled thread and it should work. If not, do a triple or quadruple. I think I'm gonna do a quadruple just in case. That definitely works. So when you pull your string, it makes a little dimple like that. Now what you're gonna wanna do is this is my top of my pillow. This is the bottom. And you're gonna want the dimple on both sides. So in order to do that is you're gonna pull this pretty taut, pretty much so that it feels like the other side of the pillow is right there. And you're gonna grab your needle to aid you to put a knot, or double or triple knot, as close as possible to the other side. Basically putting a divot in your batting. So now we have a little dimple on our cloud from the top and from the top and from the bottom. And we're gonna repeat that 2 more times. And I'll be back in a few minutes. She loves her birds. She loves them. Say bye-bye. Say mama. Mama. Thank you guys for watching this week. We will see you very soon. I had to take a little bit of a break because a lot of things closed in Oklahoma and I just haven't been able to get the supplies that I've needed decor-wise for Bethany's room, but we should be good after this week. So I'll be regularly uploading once again. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a little comment, and if you wouldn't mind, share some of my videos if you really enjoyed them. It would really help out my channel a lot. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Say bye, Bethany. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you. Yeah, we love you. And we love you. Blowing bubbles. Slappers everywhere. Okay. Bye, guys. Want to come say hi? Oh, you're so cute. We match, see? We're wearing red and pink. What do you have? What is this? Your bow? Your other bow? Let's not eat that. Ready? Do you like your birdies? What are the birdies? Birdies? Look, look, look. Birdies. Look it. Look, do you see your birdies? Birdies. What do the birdies say? Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. Birdies. I love you so much.